Namaskar, myself PJ Patil from Adarsh Vidyalay Kotri. Today we are going to discuss about the clauses. What do you mean by clause then? Clause means upavakya. In every clause there is a subject and verb. In every clause there is a subject and verb. Now, there are two types of clauses. One is main clause and another is subordinate clause. When we read the first word main, what do you mean by main? Mukhya. Main means principal. One more name for the main clause is principal clause. And second is subordinate clause. Subordinate means helping. Main clause means मुख्य, ज्याला दुसऱ्याची गरज लागत नाही. अर्थपूर्ण होण्यासाठी ज्याला दुसऱ्याची गरज लागत नाही त्याला मेन क्लॉज असे म्हणतात. देन सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज. सबऑर्डिनेट मीन्स हेल्पिंग. इट कॅनॉट सेन्स इटसेल्फ. It depends on another clause to complete the meaning, so it is called subordinate clause. Do you understand? Main, it does not depend on another clause, and subordinate clause means it depends on another clause to complete the sense or meaning of the sentence. समजतंय मी काय म्हणतोय? समजतंय? ओके. काही जण समजत नाही. ठीक आहे, आणखी एकदा बघा. चित्र बघा. चित्रावरनं मी तुम्हाला सांगतो. पहिलं चित्र बघा. पैलवान आहे आणि दुसरं चित्र बघा. खाली बसलंय, रडतंय. म्हणजे पहिलं जे आहे तो मेन आहे. मेन म्हणजे त्याला कुणाचीही गरज नाही आहे. तो पैलवान आहे स्वतःच्या ताकदीवर. ही कॅन स्टँड हिमसेल्फ. He does not need any help. But in the second picture, it is crying. It does not stand. तो रडतोय, तो उभा राहू शकत नाही. मग या चित्रावरून तुम्हाला समजेल की मेन जो आहे तो पूर्णत्व आहे. त्याला पूर्ण अर्थ लागतो, त्याला दुसऱ्याची गरज नाही. परंतु सबऑर्डिनेट जो आहे त्याला अर्थ पूर्ण होण्यासाठी त्याला दुसऱ्याची गरज लागते. नाउ गेट इट? ओके. नाउ as we have learned, there are two types of clauses, main clause and subordinate clause. Now we will see the example here. Please read it. She remembered. तिला आठवतं. तुम्हाला असं वाटतं की यातनं काय राहिलं? नाही. She remembered. I remember all. यातनं अर्थपूर्ण होतो. अर्थपूर्ण होण्यासाठी तो दुसऱ्यावर अवलंबून नाही. या क्लॉज मध्ये she remembered. Now read the second. That she had a purse in her hand. That she had a purse in her hand. When we read this, that she had a purse in her hand, something is remaining. It cannot give you complete meaning. So it is dependent on she remembered. If you read like this, she remembered that she had a purse in her hand. It gives the full meaning. Means which is subordinate clause and which is main clause in this sentence? The first is main clause. She remembered. It gives you full meaning. And the second, that she had a purse in her hand. की तिच्याकडे पर्स होती. की what key? So it depends on the main clause. This is the example of main and subordinate clause. Now we will see types of subordinate clauses. First is noun clause. Noun clause means what? Noun clause always comes in object, in the place of object. It is called noun clause. We will see further information about the noun clause in the next slide. Then second is adjective clause. Adjective clause modifies the noun. नामाबद्दल विशेष माहिती सांगणाऱ्या क्लॉजला ॲजेक्टिव्ह क्लॉज असं म्हणतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, द मॅन हू इज टॉल. द मॅन हू इज टॉल इज माय फ्रेंड. हू इज टॉल? द मॅन. द मॅन बद्दल विशेष माहिती सांगितलेली आहे म्हणून त्याला ॲजेक्टिव्ह क्लॉज असं म्हणतात. इट इज कॉल्ड ॲजेक्टिव्ह क्लॉज. And third now, adverb clause. It modifies verb or it modifies adverb also. There are three types of clauses: subordinate clauses, noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. Do you get the point? Hello, do you get the point? Yes. Now we will see the example of noun clause. He wrote that he would never return to the city. He wrote that he would never return to the city. Now, which is main clause and which is noun clause or subordinate clause? He wrote. If you only read he wrote, then लिहिलं. It gives the full meaning. If I only read that he would never return to the city, then it will not give you the full meaning. So, which is subordinate clause? That he would never return to the city is a subordinate clause, and main clause he wrote. Remember this, he wrote. One more thing, in every clause there is a subject and verb. Now look at this. He wrote. He is subject and wrote is verb. And in the subordinate clause, which is subject? He is subject and would is verb. Remember, check like this. Okay, now adjective clause. Now look at this example. Look at this example. Please read it. This is the man who promised me the job. This is the man who promised me the job. Who promised me the job? ज्यानं मला वचन दिलं. Who? The man. Who? कोण? The man. Means who promised me the job gives you more information about the man. Who? जो तो माणूस महत्वाचा. So it describes the noun, the man. So it is called adjective clause. So it is called adjective clause. Now look at the second example. The dog which is black is mine. The dog which is black, not white, it is mine. Now, which is adjective clause here? The dog which is black is mine. Which is adjective clause here? Yes. Can you guess? Yes. बरोबर आहे. कुठला adjective clause आहे? Which is black. आता आणखी एक टेस्ट. समजा which is black हा क्लॉज काढून टाकला तर राहतोय तो वाचा. द डॉग इज माइन. द डॉग इज माइन मीन्स इट गिव्स फुल सेन्स. म्हणजे आपला सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज बरोबर आहे. सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज काढून टाकल्यानंतर उरलेल्या क्लॉजचा अर्थ पूर्ण लागला. देन वी आर राईट. चेक like this. The dog which is black is mine. Now look at the pictures. The man who promised me. This describe the noun clause. This describe this is the man. And in the second picture, the dog which is black. Black is important. Remember this. Okay. Now we will discuss about the adverb clause. Adverb clause modifies the verb. Adverb clause modifies the adjective. Adverb clause modifies the adverb also. Now, read the sentence. Please read the sentence. Yes, I was late because I missed my usual bus. If I only say because I missed my bus, कारण मी माझी बस चुकली. कारण म्हटलं तर काहीतरी राहिलंय. it gives not complete sense because I missed my usual bus. It depends on I was late. If I remove I was late, you cannot sense the meaning. If I only say I was late, it gives you sense. If I say only because I missed my usual bus, it is incomplete sentence. Because so it is adverb clause. Now look at the exercises. First exercise is when a pony is young, he looks handsome. Now you have to solve it. Which is adverb clause, or which is adjective clause, or which is noun clause. I will give you only hint. It begins with when. Now up to which point it is adjective clause or adverb clause or noun clause, you have to decide. When a pony is young, he looks handsome. The picture of pony is there. Now, read the second sentence. It soon became known that he had 1,000 rupees. Now, I will give you the hint. Subordinate clause begins with that. Now, you have to decide which is it. And third, I have lost the pen which my father gave me. And in this sentence, subordinate clause begins with which. Subordinate clause begins with which. Now, we have discussed about the noun clause, adjective clause and adverb clause. Now, adjective clause, noun clause or adverb clause begins with some connectors, begins with some words, and those words are called connectors. Those words are called connectors. Now, which are the connectors? First, look at that. Noun clause, which are the, for noun clause, which are the connectors? That, what, how. And adjective clause, who, which, who, whose. And adverb clause, it is given there. Please read it. When, as, because, till, etc. Means probably, not 100%. Noun clause, adjective clause and adverb clause begins with these connectors. Probably, not 100%. Okay? These are the connectors, and one more name for these connectors are subordinators. Do you understand this? Okay. Thank you.